Just putting those two names together can jumpstart a host of feelings and memories through Tuscaloosa and Baton Rouge. Moments of frustration, disbelief, and jubilation due to the battles that these two have had. From national championship games to season derailments, this rivalry has had it all, and we've got even more for you today. Welcome to the home of the Alabama Crimson Tide, Tuscaloosa, Alabama, Saban Field at Bryant-Denny Stadium. As we'll see, the number 15 team in the country, the LSU Tigers, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Alabama Crimson Tide. LSU will put a foot to it for the opening kickoff. And he's coming out of the end zone. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. So the Alabama Crimson Tide offense will take the field for the first possession of this game. If you want to chase a championship, really important to get off to a good start.
No doubt, in the SEC, you've got to set the tone early. It's all about creating momentum out of the gate. Both of these teams had this game circled all offseason, David. They know what's riding on the line.
This offense trying to quieten the crowd on 1st and goal, and they are not cooperating. They'll try to get it in with the run. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Now 2nd and goal, and right in the teeth of this noise. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
It's looking like they're going to have to try to throw this one into the end zone here on 3rd down, David. Quarterback's got to be careful. Can't get greedy because you know these windows, they close fast.
Extremely tight windows. Find your big body guys that you know can win in contested situations here on 3rd down.
They'll run it here on 3rd and goal. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
After running so many plays offensively on the drive, I know it'd be disappointing to only walk away with a field goal, but you'd feel even worse if you went for a touchdown and didn't get it. I think you kick it right here.
And he uses the old bank shot to knock it off the left upright and get it through somehow. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Off-play action on 1st down. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
And this defense gets the first sack. And listen, it is so important to hit the QB, to affect the QB. Last week only had 2 sacks for this defense. They got to continue to put pressure and get that guy to the ground.
Crimson Tide just hoping at least to get some of the yardage back here on 2nd down. The play action fake. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
Well, they're able to get the negative play, great individual effort. I know LSU's defense always goes by DBU, but they've had some big-time players up front on that D-line, too. And you think recently, guys like Marcus Spears, Glenn Dorsey, Kiki Mingo, Daniil Hunter, dudes that can line up one-on-one. These guys were like avatars with their frames. So difficult to block and so athletic. That's what this guy reminds you of sometimes.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Defense loves to show heat and try to confuse the quarterback. Got the back over the middle. He stopped short, and it's 4th down.
The major statistic in football in terms of winning and losing is how good are you at staying on the field, keeping drives alive. Whether it's 3rd and long or 3rd and inch, you just have to go execute.
Oh, he's got some space. Oh, he got loose. Touchdown, Tigers. Made the grab and took it on in for the score. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage and getting running backs on the ground.
3rd and short, the run and looking for the first down. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers. No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in week 6. That touchdown puts them up by at least 2 scores. Too early to say it's over? Probably, but boy, it's starting to feel that way.
It might not be over, but you're in trouble, and you better find some answers really, really quickly. This team is putting everything together, and right now you got nothing going. Come on, give me something.
Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
It's amazing to think just how confident this offense was coming into this game. They thought they were going to go up and down the field. They have not yet scored a touchdown in this one. They just threw an incompletion on 3rd down now, looking like...
Pressure and blocked. What a momentum change. Plays like that deliver, and the offense's job is to pay it off. Sticks it in his belly. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, LSU.
There's an old school play you don't see very often anymore. Who's to say that fullbacks are dinosaurs today in college football? They turn around, they hand it off to the big fella.
They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Going right to work up top. Got his man quickly. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Wants to throw, he's working against the clock. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
You got to be impressed with this defense early in this game, guys. They've got a big lead because they are getting after the quarterback. They've already generated multiple sacks. They thought coming into this game they could take advantage of this offensive line, and that game plan is working to perfection.
A lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. He's got the tight end. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain.
Offense facing 4th down. Number 10 on to punt it away.
A low line drive and short kick. He's loose. Quarterback making adjustments. Wants to throw for it on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Tigers! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board. And nobody's been able to hold that Tiger as LSU builds its lead over Alabama.
And listen, both these teams knew coming into this one that the more physical team was going to get it done, David, and that's been the Tigers, right? On both sides of the ball. They have been dominating in this game.
And putting up points, too. When LSU gets their offense going, they are so hard to beat. Rivalry game, regular game, whatever it is, this offense is cooking.
Wants to throw on first down. That's reeled in. It's Little. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
Exploding for that huge run. Back to work. The give to the tailback. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line.
And how good does that feel, right? You've got the lead in the 4th quarter. The defense knows you're going to try to run the ball to ice the game, and you rip off an 8-yard run. They know it's coming, and they still can't stop it.
Tight end now in motion. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, LSU. That'll give them a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5. Now they have extended this lead, guys, starting to put the hammer, but sometimes a rivalry game can give you a little of extra fight back.
And there can be no panic at this point now. You've worked too hard this offseason, David. They've had this game circled for so long. You've got to play your best football right now and fight back.
And you just need something good to happen on this next possession. You got to get the crowd back into this football game. Big rivalry. Get some emotion. Get some momentum on your side.
We are all wrapped up here. No matter how much college football changes, realignment, all of that kind of stuff, rivalries are consistent, and winning rivalry games, well, that's just the best.
Because they hate each other so much. So you take the field against your rival, and you're able to put forth a performance like that. That is worth its weight in gold, David. Unbelievable effort here by the winning team, and bragging rights now for a while.
Bragging rights for a while. It's a fun thing to be able to accomplish. Now we also got to take in the next couple games, because this is always, there's a letdown that naturally happens after these big rivalry wins. We feel like our chest is poked out. We got to look on to the next game, focus in on this next one.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
The home team has a lot of rivals, so this season, that's what it's going to look like. Hey, man, we rushed for 177 yards. I messed up. Didn't adjust the depth chart at the punter, so they kept shanking their punts, and we kept having short yardage. So I'm about to go right in right now and adjust the punter. Kept them in the negative with the sacks and the tackles for losses. Their quarterback was 9 for 17 for 61 yards. He was getting a lot of pressure. 1 for 9 on third. We were 5 for 7 on third. We threw for 172 yards, 3 touchdowns, 12 or 13 passing. Really could have used those yardage off of the punts. Dang it. Almost 3 times their times of possession. Their time of possession, I made it plural. So they played 2 QBs. First one was 9 for 16. The backup was 0 for 1. We played 1 QB, a senior. See his numbers there. Running the ball, the freshman, 26 carries, 168 yards, 2 touchdowns. Ryder, the quarterback, he got a scramble in there, so they gave him 7 yards. Hacker, the fullback, he scored a touchdown dive, probably gonna be the thumbnail. And then Little John got in. He got 1 carry for a yard. On the receiving side, converted the fullback to a tight end. 4 catches for 34 yards, 1 touchdown. Little 4 catches, 51 yards, a touch. Dunn 2 catches for 27 yards. Vernon, he's a converted quarterback. Vernon, he's a converted running back. He plays slot receiver. He had 1 catch for 15 yards. And I got to really work on that roster next year, moving players. And Radley, 1 catch for 45 yards and a touchdown. Blocking, Estes had 12 pancakes, Nevis with 11, Brownlee with 10, Agude and Knox each with 9. Knox gave up a sack, Evans with 5 pancakes. And right here, you see Keaton led the team in tackles with 6, 3 tackles for losses, 1.5 sacks. Fat Tom. They have 5 tackles, 3 tackles for losses. Shout out to the safety coming up, making the hits. Burnett with 4 tackles, a tackle for loss, and Harris 4 tackles, 2 tackles for losses, half a sack. DeCastro, 3 tackles, 2 tackles for losses, 1.5 sacks. The D tackle, half a sack. I had half a sack. 2 tackles, a tackle for loss, and Harris there too, half a sack. More pressures than sacks. That's right, we didn't get any turnovers. We got some deflections. Couldn't intercept it. I appreciate you for tuning in. Stay smart. Stay safe. More action to come. Remix.